let's talk about some grants. Some new grants that I found for you to start applying for. These are both for February and March because March is literally 2 weeks away. So I gotta make sure y'all get this money. Yeah, she said, I'm in here. Get in here. So as you guys are coming in, comment free money in the chat. Comment free money in the chat. Hey, from London. I'm trying to type a comment, child. Okay. All right, boom. Free money. Hey, Rob. Hey, everyone. Hey, YouTube. New York in the house. Comment free money in the chat, because if it's one thing that we will never get tired of talking about, it's free money, okay? If it's one thing we will never get tired of talking about, it's free money. So come on in here and let's get in the room. All right, so first let me answer some questions regarding grants because excuse me, I get a lot of questions from y'all all the time on who can apply for grants, what you need to do to qualify for grants. I want you to comment yes or no in the chat if you've ever won a grant. Comment yes or no if you've ever won a grant. Yes, right here, it's 3 o'clock where I am in Senegal. It's 3 o'clock. So I feel like it's maybe 9 or 10 Eastern. And I know Pacific is early. It's probably 7 a.m. on the West Coast. It's 3 o'clock here. Angela, I would love some vegan skincare. I am all about natural stuff. Can I just tell you guys really quick? I only use argan oil, castor oil. I make my own turmeric like soap. I'm a real natural girly. That's like kind of one of my hobbies. I make my own oils for my daughters. I make them their shea butter because my sons, particularly my sons, which is interesting, my 2 boys, they've always had like eczema. And my girls don't, right? But my 2 sons have always had eczema. And I don't know about y'all, but I just don't. It's not that I don't trust the stuff at the store, but when I read the label, it's got all these 3-syllable words that I cannot pronounce. And I'm like, if I can't even pronounce this, I'm not going to put it on my child's skin. So, and now being in Senegal, you know, our shea butter, you know, it's real shea butter. It comes in a little plastic bag, straight like raw shea butter. So I take that, I mix it with like tea tree oil. Today, I'm going to try making some flaxseed oil. I use coconut oil and castor oil and like make their own thing. And it's really getting better. Like it's getting better. So yeah, those are the only things I use on my skin. I don't use any other type of stuff. You know, I just be nervous because I'm always like, you know what? Our ancestors didn't have all these chemicals and they have some of the most beautiful skin. Like if y'all come to Africa, which you know I'm going to host something here. But when y'all come, look at Senegalese people. Beautiful skin. Gorgeous skin. I know y'all have seen Africans. Just flawless, beautiful, perfect. And all they use is water and shea butter. So I'm like, there's got to be something true about just natural ingredients. There's nothing wrong with using the chemicals or, you know, the other stuff too. But I feel like if it grew out the ground, that means it came from God, and God don't make no mistakes, okay? God does not make any mistakes when it comes to, thank you so much, when it comes to the stuff in the earth that can get you together. So yes, your vegan skincare, I'm totally a fan. All right, so we diverted, but back on track to the grants and the free money, okay? We'll have another live or another class one day where we talk about skincare and all the stuff, okay? But let's address what you need to do to actually apply for grants. So I see most of you guys commented no. I think I saw a couple yeses, so that's amazing. Now, a lot of the time, the reason that we haven't won grants is most of the time what I hear is that people just haven't applied. Similar to if they haven't gotten a business loan or business funding, it's because they haven't applied. I want you guys to understand that grants exist as another way for you to fund your business. Now, of course, getting a grant is, I would say it's more challenging than getting a loan because of the fact that it's free money, right? The lending institution, they want to give everybody money. So they want to find a way to approve you if it's possible. Grants, you know that there's maybe 10, 15, or 20 available grants out there, and you may be competing with 50 other people, let's say, to win. But the reason why it's such an important part of your funding strategy, and the reason why I've been talking to you guys about applying for grants since 2020, probably when I started my business, 2021, is because you have to diversify. Yes, you can grow your business by leveraging business credit, loans, lines of credit, but you can also grow your business by leveraging debt-free money. And grants are debt-free money. So it's almost like having this rotation cycle, right? I teach you guys all the time. In your funding bag, okay, in your bag of tools, you should have a business plan. You should have business credit. You should have a business credit card. You should be applying to loans. And you should also be applying to grants, right? You should be applying to community development funds. You should be diversifying. So the same way we're going to put our energy into building our business credit, that's the same way we're going to put our energy into applying for grants. And here's the system, right? I want you guys to comment the word system. I want you guys to comment the word system. Because what I want you to realize is this. The reason why you can be successful applying for grants is that most grants are going to ask you a series of the same questions. Most grants are going to ask you a series of the same questions. So here's how we're going to systematize this, right? Those of you who are secured your seat already to my challenge, you're going to get my grant proposal template and the whole nine. But I want to explain to you, for those of you who haven't secured your seat yet, so you make sure you get in the room. What you're going to make sure that you do is almost keep a rap sheet, okay? So you're going to have a grant rap sheet, which I created for you guys. It's already uploaded there in the challenge. But essentially, every time you apply for a grant, every time you answer, a question about your business, you want to go ahead and keep that on your rap sheet, okay? And your rap sheet is made up of different answers to grant questions so that the next time you apply for a grant, guess what you can just do? You can basically pull from your rap sheet, make a couple of adjustments, and resubmit for the next grant. This is why it's so important for grants to be a part of your strategy, because every time you apply for a loan, you're getting an inquiry, it's a process, right? But grants, once you have your system, once you have your template, once you have your sections laid out, and I'm going to show you guys what the core sections of a grant are, you can essentially put yourself in position to just rinse and repeat. Make a couple of adjustments based on what the grant is looking for, change a couple of keywords, and rinse and repeat. This is how you start working smarter, not harder. What ends up happening is we stress ourselves and we don't apply for grants because we feel like we have to create a brand new proposal every single time. That's taking too much time. We have money to make, we have kids to raise, we got things to do where we cannot sit down and make an entire new proposal every single time it's time to apply for a grant. Okay, drop a gem in the chat if that's making sense. So it's very important to create a system. So let me show you guys, what this template looks like, okay? Now, those of you who are in the challenge, you're gonna get this along with 1,000 business grants, the whole 9 to set you up for success. But if you're not in the challenge yet, let me show you so you can make sure you get your seat to the challenge, okay? And this comes as a free bonus. But so that you can start developing your grant proposal, right? So this template, this is going to break down for you every section of a grant proposal. Now, one thing that I want you to understand is that not every grant is going to ask you for your organizational background or your exit plan, or is not going to always ask you for a huge list of your objectives, right? You got to know that. So not every grant is going to ask you for all of these, but here's the strategy. I put in different probing questions, and YouTube, I'm going to show you guys too. I put in different probing questions so that when you are creating your grant proposals, you know how to answer each question and create your own section, so that when you do go and apply for a grant and they ask you for what is the problem your business solves, you already have an answer to this question created in your stationary grant proposal, okay? So here is what this template is looking like, right? This is how we work smarter, not harder. So you're going to create your stationary, as I would call it, grant proposal, okay? Every single grant, when we look at all of them, is going to ask you for some version of an executive summary, some version of a problem statement, or what problem does your business solve. It's going to ask you about your objectives. It's going to ask you to describe your business. It's going to ask you about your budget. So by you using this template and facilitating the answers needed to those questions, then by the time you are going to apply, instead of you having to come up with answers every single time you apply for a grant, you've already got a basis here that you can use to essentially copy paste with a few adjustments. Are y'all picking up what I'm putting down? So this is how you can strategically make this a part of your funding strategy, where you keep grants in rotation. My goal for you all is to be applying for 1 to 3 grants per week, okay, at minimum. And here's the thing, I give you guys a list of 1,000 grants. 1,000, there's only 365 days in the year, so you could apply to 3 grants per day and still have some left over, right? But at least 1 to 3 grants per week. So you're giving yourself an opportunity to have your business reviewed by at least 10 to 12 grants per month, and maybe even more depending on what is open at the time. But this is how you get yourself in position to win. Think about the law of large numbers. If you're only applying to 1 grant per month, you're only giving yourself 1 chance to win. But if you're applying to 10, 12, 15 grants per month using this strategy, right? So now you're taking what could be 2 hours that it would take to apply to a grant. You're taking that down to maybe 15 or 30 minutes. Comment yes in the chat if you can commit 15 to 30 minutes, you know, a couple times a week to put yourself in position to win free money. Comment yes in the chat. If you can submit 15 to 30 minutes, commit 15 to 30 minutes a couple times a week to win some free money. Yes, I can totally imagine yes, okay? You definitely can commit that time. And that's why it's so important to diversify in this way. Let me go ahead and pull up the list of grants here. Hold on. That's why it is so important to diversify in this way, because we are always focused on funding, and funding is important. Getting a loan, getting a line of credit, etc. is very important. But what's also important is making sure that you diversify and you have many different ways of growing and funding your business. Another thing that is great about grants is that when you win, your business is typically featured on that website. So winning a grant, you know, almost gives you a little bit of additional accolades, okay? So the next time someone goes and is looking for grant winners to interview, it's oftentimes that when you win a grant, you might get an article or press about your business. That's a great thing for you to put on your website. Winning a grant also exposes you to new customers. That's a great thing for you to put on your website. Now, what type of businesses can win grants? All businesses. All businesses. I do not want you thinking that because you sell, you know, dog toys, that you cannot win a grant. Okay? All businesses can win a grant. So let me show you guys an example of what I mean by past recipients showing up on the grant websites. Okay? So here we're going to look at womensnet.com, which is where the Amber Grant is hosted. It's also just a large community for women-owned businesses. And oh my gosh, the grant is still here. Okay, look, hold on, y'all. So we're going to look at, these are all different recipients, right? This lady won in 2023. This grant is monthly, okay? This grant is monthly, the Amber Grant. So let's take a look here. All right, we have Stacy Electric. Hey, Stacy. So she won this grant, okay? Now, let's just read a little bit about Stacy's business. So it looks like Stacy is an electrician. And she is, you know, a single like contractor, essentially. She does electrician work in her community. And her whole goal is to build awareness around the fact that women can be electricians too. And she wants the grant to be able to expand her business. So she has some stats here. There's only 2% women electricians in the country. So let me just say this. And we love Stacy. Shout out to Stacy. But if Stacy the electrician can win this grant, can you win the grant? Can your dope business, because y'all tell me about your businesses every day when I come on here. Some of y'all have, all of y'all have amazing businesses. So if Stacy, the electrician in Arkansas, if she can win the grant, can you win the grant? Okay. Okay. So I'm going to need you to just resonate on that and make sure that the next time you think about doubting yourself, the next time you think that your business isn't whatever enough, think about Stacy the electrician and realize that you can win this grant. You can win any grant that you apply to, right? And I have to give it to her. The way that from what I can see, the way that she has her application structured, the way that she is explaining the fact that she wants to bring awareness. Remember what I teach you guys all the time when it comes to applying for grants. You should be showing the grant review board, number one, why your business matters, who you serve, what is your product or service, but as well, how does your business connect to a larger community? How are you benefiting or supporting a larger community? And there's only 2% women electricians. So her business, right? Its mission is, yes, she loves to be an electrician, but beyond that, its mission is really raising awareness and providing a space and opportunity for other women who want to become electricians to get in the field. It's connected to a larger cause. So that's the same thing you want to be looking at with your business. Is yes, of course, you have a product. Yes, you have a service. But how does this contribute to a larger community issue, right? What are you also aiming to raise awareness on or help people with? that is beyond just what your product or service is. So another example here, this person also won. They have a grocery, it looks like an online grocery chain. Let me go down to what is the mission of their business. Oh, so they provide groceries to people who have dietary restrictions, specifically diabetes. They need better food options. Like, y'all, drop a gem in the chat if this is making sense. So her her business is grocery delivery, et cetera, et cetera. But look at the larger cause, the larger problem that she's addressing, the larger issue, right? I tell you guys all the time, if you have a catering company, no, you don't just sell food. You provide options for people who want to eat well, but also lower their cholesterol. Or people who have been afflicted with high blood pressure, you're giving them a healthy alternative so that they can still enjoy their food without having to worry about their blood pressure going up. So yes, she has a food delivery company, but she's specifically outlining here that our food delivery company is more than just getting food to your door. We are providing options to people with dietary restrictions. We're providing options to vegans, vegetarians, people with diabetes. Are y'all picking up what I'm putting there right now? You see what I'm saying? Her little tagline is switch the way you shop, switch the way you eat. Okay, girl, I'm not even mad at you. I am not even mad. That is so dope. So that's how we got to be thinking, right? So that template that I'm giving you guys, right, as a part of coming to the Financial Freedom Challenge, it asks you for, in that section, about your mission statement. So I want you guys to be thinking about, ask yourself, who does my business serve, right? What products, services do I sell? But beyond that, why does it matter? Okay, who is this business standing to benefit? So if you have a skincare company, yes, you sell skincare products. People want to get clearer skin, but think beyond, right? Let's do a little market research. Let's look at, okay, well, how many women have to deal with hyperpigmentation? How many women of color deal with, what's another skin affliction? Dry skin. How many women of color have dark under eyes, right? How many women of color are dealing with eczema or psoriasis, okay? And that becomes the larger mission, the larger focus of your business, of your brand. Yes, that becomes the larger focus of your business and of your brand, so that when you're creating your mission statement, it is about the mission, right? The core purpose that your business fulfills. Does your business need to be established already? So for most grants, you have to already have an LLC. They are going to ask you for things like your website. You generally need to have a business bank account, because since this is money for your business, they're going to be depositing it to your business account. Now, you don't need to be in business for a year, 2 or 3 years. It depends on every grant. Most grants will want to see at least 6 months in business. Some of them will want a year in business, just depending on what the qualifications are. Usually, the higher the amount of the grant, the longer they want you in business. So if it's a $50,000 grant, maybe they want you in business for a year or more. But some of the grants we're going to look at today are between 10K and 50K. So you can be in business between 6 months to a year. Okay. So that is something really important for you guys to be looking at. What larger cause, what larger problem is your business connected to? And here's a really good tip, okay? Comment ready in the chat if you're ready. Hold on, let me go to the site. I want to give you guys a really good tip for how you can develop that community connection, okay? A lot of us are not the best researchers, right? In terms of, we don't like to spend hours on Google finding statistics. But notice that Both Stacy the electrician and the other company, Switch Grocery, they had stats regarding the demographic or the target market that they serve. What did Stacy say? Only 2% of electricians are women. Switch Grocery talked about the fact that I think it was 11% or 11 million people in that area deal with things like diabetes or dietary restrictions. So you're going to want to have some numbers, okay? Having numbers in your grant proposal really helps. You're going to want to have some numbers, some data that connects what your business does, excuse me, to the overall stats and data of that community. So how are you going to do this? You're going to hire a research assistant on Fiverr. So you're going to go to fiverr.com and YouTube, can y'all hear me? YouTube, comment yes in the chat if you can hear me. Okay, y'all can hear me. I think it was just a delay. But so you're going to hire a research assistant, okay? Now on fiverr.com, you will pay a research assistant anywhere from $5 to $10 an hour. And you're going to ask them specifically to find you stats, numbers, etc. around this certain demographic. So let's say if we have our skincare business, right? Just going to that example. And you want to know the percentage of women that have hyperpigmentation. Or you want to know the percentage of women who deal with psoriasis. So we're going to go to our site, fiverr.com. We're going to get us a research assistant. Boom, boom. Here we can see this person has 5 stars, $5 an hour, 4-hour day package. This is insane. This is $5 to have him work for 4 hours. That's amazing. So boom, you might want to choose that. And once you do, you are going to tell them exactly the data that you need. So, hi, I need you to pull statistical figures and data, you know, for the country on how many women are blank, or what percentage of people are vegan, or what percentage of people are overweight, you know, what percentage of people need help with this. Because let me tell you guys something, the data is out there. You're not going to be the first company who's needing this type of information. We do a census every 3 or 4 years. Companies are always conducting market research. And a lot of those companies have a lot more money, right? So you're going to be able to tap into that, getting you some numbers and some information, which is really going to help ground your grant proposal and further grow your business. Y'all got that? So we need some data. Comment data in the chat. We need some data. We need data. And this is good for your business overall, because now when you're creating content, right, you can specifically think about who you're targeting. You can specifically create content to that percentage of people. I think so much of the time, content creation is stressful. It's confusing. Y'all don't want to do it because it feels like I can't come up with ideas, right? You can't come up with ideas. You feel like, are the right people even watching my video? But once you're able to put some numbers behind it, and you know, okay, this product that I sell, there's a potential market of 15 million people who need this. Let's take out our calculator. 15 million people as a potential customer base. You just need, if your product is, let's say $25 times 10,000, that's $250,000. If you're doing that on a monthly basis, if you're doing that on a yearly basis, that's a great business. 10,000 people out of 15 million is like 0.5%. You know what I'm saying? So you have the opportunity to really get, I want to get the exact number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1.5 million. Okay, here we go. It's 0.006%. So less than a 0.1%. So you have a huge market cap. You have a huge market cap. You have a huge opportunity to grow your business, and getting those numbers helps to prove that. It helps to give you that additional confidence, and it also will help you with your business plan. It will also help you when you're applying for funding, because when you can show a lender, in addition, right? When you can show a lender, hey, here's my business, here's what I sell, here's what I do, and here's the entire, market potential for this brand, they can do the math. They can do the math, right? They can absolutely do the math. So that's a key thing. Having your templates, having some data, having some research that gives you some numbers will really help you win your grant proposals, because now when a grant review board or whoever is reading your proposal, they can see that this idea is backed up. Not only is it a good product, but it also serves a good cause. It also tackles an important problem. It's also relevant to a specific community. And that's what we need. That is what we need. So I want you guys to really think about this. One of my favorite business principles is that you really only need 1,000 true fans, 1,000 true customers, okay? 1,000 true fans and true customers. And let's do the math on that. So much of the time we think that we need to have 1 million people buying. We need to have 1 million followers. We need to have just a huge audience. And yes, those things can help. But this business principle of building a brand that has 1,000 true core customers, what this means is that every time you have a launch, every time you have a product, if you have 1,000 people that consistently come back to buy from you, you have a viable business. If 1,000 people purchase your product for $50, 1,000 times 50, that is $50,000. Now, if that's on a monthly basis, $50,000 a month is, how much is that a year? $600,000 a year. If that is on a yearly basis, well, you're gonna make a lot more than that. But the key for you to understand here is that having 1,000 true fans puts you in position to where your business will consistently have a customer base. Now, does that mean you're only going to aim for 1,000 customers? No, but focusing on that as a principle, having, truly building a community of 1,000 true customers over and over and over again, making that your focus means if you do that 5 times, that's 5,000 true customers. If you're focusing on that, to the times of 10, that's 10,000 true customers. And that is what grows your business. So don't think that just because you don't have 100,000 followers or however many, that you don't have the ability to grow a business. Even if you have 2,000 people following you right now, that's 2,000 people, human beings, that can purchase your product. That's where you start. That's where you grow. That's how you build out. Don't wait until you have 10,000 followers or 20,000 followers to think that you have the ability to build. You start building now. You start building now. You start focusing on that now. You start building your community of 1,000 true customers now. And then that continues to grow. Those are the people that will stick with you along the path and grow your business. When we look at some of the largest businesses in the world, right? Apple, Tesla. Let me share with you guys this website. It just came to my mind. Okay, here's one that I want you guys to know about. So this site is called First 1000, okay? First1000.co. It is such a good resource. This is going to give you the breakdown of how some of the largest companies in the world got their first 1,000 customers. Okay, so you're going to put in your email address and then you get instant access to this site. Let me sign in. That is first1000.co. But it's going to give you a breakdown of how all the biggest companies got their first 1,000 customers. And so it breaks down their marketing strategy, their sales strategy, all the different things that they did in order to get to their first 1,000. And think about it this way. Once you get your first 1,000, rinse and repeat. Once you get your next 1,000, rinse and repeat, okay? You are going to continue to apply the same strategies to repeat and get you to the next 1,000, 5,000, 10,000, etc. That's why this website is so key. And again, this is truly from these companies. So it breaks down what they did to get their first 1,000 customers. And that is first1000.co. And it's free. And we love something for free. We do love something for free. Philip, let me get him up out of here. Thank you, Renea. Thank you, Goga. That's very nice of you to say. Right. Thank you, Renea, girl, because they playing. All right, so let's jump into some grants, y'all. Let's jump into some grants. Now, for this month and for March, there's a lot of grants open. One of the main ones I want you guys to get ready for is the FedEx Grant. Okay, comment FedEx in the chat. The FedEx Grant, let me go right here, I already opened it, is the grand prize is $50,000. And then there's 9 additional grants for $20,000 a pop. Okay, so you've got 10 opportunities to win with this grant. This grant is going to open up on March 1st. So in 2 weeks, mashallah. This grant is going to open up on March 1st in 2 weeks, okay? So I'm here on the FedEx Small Business Grant site. You're going to have about a month to submit your application, but I want you guys to be ready. Okay, I don't want you to wait until March 1st to start getting serious. So one of the first things you need to do to qualify, you have to be based in the U.S. You have to be in business for at least 6 months. So for a lot of you, this is great. For those of you who aren't in the U.S., don't worry, I have some other grants for you too. But this one, you do have to be based in the U.S., be in business for at least 6 months, and have a FedEx business account. So one of the things that you can start doing now to prepare is go ahead and open up that FedEx business account before the grant window opens, because I'm pretty sure that once the grant window opens, they're probably smarter than that to just let people come and create a business account in order to apply. You want to make sure you have a business account before you submit this application. So in addition to submitting a grant proposal, they also want you to create a video. Now, I know some of y'all don't like to be on camera, but what you're going to do is use the grant proposal template that I'm giving you to create a short script and then get on camera and read the script. Work smarter, not harder. If it's for $50,000, are y'all willing to get on camera? Comment yes or no. Comment yes or no. If it's for $50,000, are y'all willing to get on camera? Even if it's for $20,000, are y'all willing to get on camera? Now, not every grant is going to have a video submission, but this one does, okay? Yes, so it opens up in 2 weeks. So that's what you can do. Leverage your proposal to create a little script. Get on camera. It only has to be maximum 2 minutes long. And talk about your business, why your business matters. That is what is really going to help you win this. Now, in addition, there's some good grants right here. So this is another one with Barclays. Let me pull it up for y'all. Barclays Small Business Grant. This is provide a photo and a 500-word story of your business. So y'all can definitely do this, especially using this templates. And this is due March 1st. So right at the end of this month, let me go to the website for y'all. Small business, big wins. All right, here we go. So this is with Barclays. $60,000 is the grand prize. And then they also have smaller grants between $2,000 and $20,000. 61 opportunities to win. Okay. So they've got the larger grant for $60,000. And then they've got 60 additional smaller grants that give you the opportunity to win. So you have really, really good odds with these. I always like to find you grants that are more than one way to win so that you can feel more confident in your opportunity. So you have 15 days left to submit this application. And one of the key things is, yes, a 500-word story. And what they're looking for in this story is, how does your business, products, or services impact others and or the community? Didn't we just talk about this? Comment the word impact. Comment the word impact. Literally, we were just saying this, y'all. I'm telling you, there is a reason I teach this to you guys. Every single grant wants to know how you create impact. Yes, they know you sell something, right? But that's the difference between a grant and a lender. A lender is more concerned with what you sell and if you're going to make money. A grant kind of is too, but they're mostly looking at what kind of impact do you create? What kind of impact do you create? And then how can this money help you sell more of your product, but also help you to make more impact? Think of it this way. Grants are a tax deduction for these companies. So every time a private company like Walmart, Wells Fargo, banks, Barclays, FedEx, when they host these grants, this is a tax deduction. They're writing this off. So the fact that they're able to get a write-off from it means that they're putting that money into, right, areas, businesses, services, etc., that do more. Okay, that's the same reason why when you donate to nonprofits, it's a tax write-off. Okay, because it has some kind of community impact. Are y'all picking up what I'm putting down? So it says right here, a part of that 500-word essay is, how does your business and its product or services impact others and or the community? So you're going to make sure you use the grant proposal template. You're going to make sure you hire your research assistant. And you're going to make sure you have some data and numbers regarding who you serve and the total, statistics of this community. Y'all ready for another grant? Comment ready in the chat if you're ready, if you want me to share another one, because there's a lot. Hold on, y'all. Okay. There's so many. All right, I see you guys commenting ready. So let me choose another one. So I'm looking at our list of 1,000 grants to find you guys some for this month. Ooh, this one is good. It's due at the end of this month on the 29th, and it's Black History Month. So we want to get all these bigs. All right, so here we go. Oh, wait a minute. This is a TikTok grant. So it is with Black Girl Ventures and TikTok. So let me pull up the site. and it's for $10,000. Mommy's coming. The kids just got home from school. Oh, shoot. Here we go. All right. So in order to qualify for this grant, got to have a TikTok account. Y'all should probably already have one. I have a full list that I'm going to give you guys with your ticket to the challenge. So got to be 18. Got to have a TikTok account. Oh, and there's an in-person training. Oh, wait a minute, y'all. Okay, so you have to be available to attend their business development training in March, and they're going to cover your flights and your hotel. Comment fly me out in the chat. Comment fly me out in the chat, y'all. So here is what the flyer looks like. It looks like there are 5 or 6, 12 opportunities to win. Boom, Black Girl Ventures. And here's the qualifications I was telling you. 18 or older, TikTok account, must be able to deliver the project within 3 months. So I'll explain what that means. Attend the in-person training, and you're going to get flown out. And it's due by the 29th. So when it says must be able to deliver the project within 3 months, this is an important thing I want you guys to understand about grants. The fact that they are giving you free money, not a lot, but there are some grants who want to see what did you do with the money. They want you to report. Okay, so in this case, reporting is required. And so what that means is sometimes it's a 3-month, 6 months, or a year-long period where they've given you the money, but within that 6 months or 12 months, they want you to report back what you have used the money for, how has your business grown, what things have you purchased, okay? So what that means is we want to make sure when you get this grant, are we going to the Louis Vuitton store? No. When you get this grant, are we taking a business trip? Unless it's necessary, maybe, but probably not. When you get this grant, are you going and, just running it up at Target? No. Because you've got to report what did you use this money for, right? So when I teach you guys the method of get the bag, split the bag, flip the bag, understand that flipping, leveraging money to create another income stream, that is most going to apply to loans. Because when you try to flip the bag with a grant and they see that you used your grant money to buy a vending machine, unless that's relevant to your business, if they have you report, they're going to ask, what was this purchase for? Okay, so I want you guys to understand the GSF formula is for loans, lines of credits, and business credit cards. Please don't take $10,000 from the grant that you won, the free money, and put it into buying an asset. You got to put it into your business, okay? Comment got it if you got it. You have got to put it into your business. This is a good one. You have got to put it into your business, because I'm not going to have y'all coming to me say, well, Ellie said, get the bag, split the bag, flip the bag. No, I said that specifically for loans, credit cards, and lines of credit. When they give you free money, please use the money for what you're supposed to use it for. Don't put me in it. I'm trying to mind my business, teach y'all how to get this money, and take care of these kids. Please, I don't want no smoke, okay? So that is another good one that you guys need to apply for. That is another good one. All right, now, this one is good too, but this one is due March 15th, so we have a little bit of time. So I want to show you guys what this list of grants looks like, right? So I know you're thinking, where am I finding all these grants? Well, here's where, because I don't play. So my team and I put together an entire list of grants. So you can see all these sections at the bottom. So here we are in the business grants tab. There's a tab for women. There's a tab that's felon friendly. Everyone has a pass, so if that's relatable to you, these grants are specifically for those who may have a history. There's emergency grants, additional grant resources, trucking grants, agriculture, and as you can see, these go all the way down by state. So we have different categories plus all 50 states. So I'm here in the business grant section. Here alone, there's, I think, so many. I don't even know if I could get to the bottom of this at this, like right here on this live. But as you can see, they're organized by month. So let's go back to February, March. And you can see all these grants that are available for this month up through next month. So this is the last grant list you will ever need. And that's why I created it like this. So YouTube, this is the grant list that you're going to get when you join the challenge, and you're getting this for free as a free bonus. But as you can see, all the different tabs at the bottom. So we're on the business grants tab. You have all the grants through the entire year, year round. You've got all the grants for women-owned businesses, felon-friendly grants, emergency grants, and then it goes down by state. So it's organized by state as well, because there are certain grants that are state only. So based on where you live, it's really important for you to also know what funding opportunities are available in your state, and that's why I've organized it by state. So this is what I'm using to find you guys the grants, and I'm also doing research daily because there's new grants all the time, right? For example, this Tik Tok Innovate grant, I don't remember this from last year, okay? So they make changes and announce new opportunities all the time. But as well, on this list of grants, I want you guys to recognize that yes, there are grants that are monthly, but there are also grants that are repeating. They're continuous. So what I mean by that is, yes, there are grants that are due January, February, March, April, but there's also grants that reopen every 30 days. Okay, so we call those continuous grants, and there's a whole section here in the list of just continuous grants. So what you need to know is that every single month, these continuous grants, you should be just applying to these like clockwork. Don't even think about whether you won or not. You have an opportunity to enter this every single month, and the more chances you give yourself, the more opportunity you have to actually win. So you got to just keep applying for these, applying for these, applying for these, applying for these. Comment, give me the list in the chat if y'all want the list. Comment, give me the list if y'all want the list. Yes. I'm gonna give it to y'all. I'm gonna give it to y'all. YouTube is like, wait a minute, where is the link? Comment, give me the list. So the great thing about this, you guys, is I update this list monthly, okay? So myself, my team, I'm always on the lookout for new grants, and this is based in a Google Doc. So whenever I add an additional grant or make a change, when you have this Google link, you're going to see that change. So I like to do that because, of course, I don't want you to have to buy the list every single time I make a change. I don't think that that's fair. But every time I add a new grant, or if I change a deadline because different things change, you're going to get an update into your little Google folder. You just want to make sure that when you access this list and you download it, make sure you download it to your Google Drive so that you always have your own copy. Because I totally want you to use this and take notes on it, etc. You know, it's very long, so I wouldn't recommend printing it, but definitely customize it and reorganize it based on what works best for you. Because there's so much money out here. And in addition to these private grants, right? Many of these are private grants through companies, different funds, yes, different institutions. But beyond this, I teach you guys about your local minority business development agency, okay? Every single one of you should be a member of your minority business chapter. So you want to be searching minority business development near me and become a member of your chapter, because that is where you're going to get grants that are local to your state, grants that are local to your county, right? Grants that are local to you, in addition to these private grants that are all over the nation. And so this is how you're going to increase your chances of winning, because in your state is definitely a smaller pool of applicants than a grant that is all over the US. So let me show you guys exactly what you're going to search. All right, so let's go to Google, minority business development agency. Okay. So the minority business development agency is all over the US, and there are business centers in every major city and state. So look here, I'm on the MBEA website, business centers. There's just, you're just going to basically continue to go down the list. Every single city and state. A fast way to find this is to do MBEA and then near me. So whatever your area is, I'll put New Jersey maybe. I'm in Senegal, so we don't have a minority business development center out here. But boom, you're going to have your Manhattan. For those of you who are in Jersey or New York, you have your Manhattan MBEA Business Center. So let me show you guys here on YouTube. So we're on the Minority Business Development website. I'm using too much shade, so sometimes the camera is a little bit okay. Minority Business Development website, and here's all the business centers throughout the US. Okay, and again, these business centers provide funding access, they provide grants, they provide support, guidance, mentorship. You definitely want to make sure that you are a part of this, because again, I have a list of 1,000 grants for you that are private and all throughout the nation. But your local centers are going to have initiatives and programs that come up on a monthly basis, and they're only going to be announcing those to their state, to their county. So you want to make sure that you're there too. So that is a Minority Business Development Agency. I'm going to drop it in the chat. So boom. It's free money season, okay? Grant season is between December and April. That's like the highest period for all the grants. Now, there's definitely grants available year-round, but you'll notice that between December and April, right where we are, like grants on grants on grants on grants on grants, opportunities. So this is your time to be serious and be applying and use this template, use this list of grants, and almost make it like clockwork for yourself, right? What's the system I explained to you guys at the beginning? You're working smarter, not harder. So using this grant template that you're going to get when you join the challenge, you want to make sure you have your stationary grant, right? You know your executive summary. You know what problem your business solves. You know the objectives of your business. You've already written it out so that when it comes time to apply for the grant, copy paste, rinse and repeat. Smarter, not harder, right? Comment the word system again. I want to teach you guys how you'll make this a system so that you can choose to hire a grant writer if you would like. There are definitely great opportunities for that. But if that's not an option, you also know how to do it yourself. You also know how to put yourself in position to win. You also have a system that you can use to win on a consistent basis, because you may not be able to hire a grant writer for every single grant. If there's 50 grants, due in the month, you're not going to hire 50 grant writers. I got to make sure that you know how to fish. Okay, not just get someone to give you the fish. You got to make sure you know how to go out and get it on your own, get this free money. So here's what we're going to do, y'all. The challenge for financial freedom starts on Sunday, which means we are 4 days away, 3 days away. And here's all the bonuses that you're getting for the challenge. So I wanted to set you guys up for success with this challenge, which is why there are more bonuses in this 5-day summit than I've ever put in a program. Okay, y'all have like 10 or 11 bonuses that are free in addition to the 6 days we're going to spend together in the challenge. So the whole point behind this summit, behind this challenge, is to make sure that this is the year you become financially free. I don't want any more struggle. I don't want you guys worried anymore about how you're going to grow your business. This is the year where your finances change. This is the year where you put yourself in position to secure the funding, to create the passive income, to make more sales online. This is the year that you really get to experience what it means to not be worried about money. That's the last thing we want to be worried about. Comment freedom in the chat. That's the last thing we want to be worried about is money. If you guys can add an additional $5,000, $10,000, $20,000 monthly into your income, that is going to change everything. As a part of this challenge, you're going to learn how to make 6 figures online with digital products. You're going to learn how to generate $50,000 in passive income, and you're going to learn how to secure $50,000 and more in business funding. These 3 core pillars can absolutely change the entire trajectory of what the rest of this year looks like, what next year looks like, and if you do it right, what the rest of your life looks like. And I really mean that. I have truly been able to change my life through the power of running a business, understanding these strategies, having an online business, knowing how to get funding. And that is why I have been doing my coaching and my digital online education for the last 4 years, because I've seen the changes it's made in my life, and I've seen the changes it's made in my students' life. So y'all know I'll be on maternity leave very soon. So this is probably the last challenge or live event that we're gonna have until the end of the year. And for those reasons, I wanted to make sure I really put everything on the table. So all these bonuses you guys are getting, let me read them off. For free, in addition to your ticket to the challenge, you're getting my passive income course, business plan template, digital product workbook, marketing template, 1,000 chat GPT prompts to help you sell online, list of 1,000 business grants, the grant proposal templates I showed you. You're also getting an investor checklist, a pitch deck template, and a list of 1,000 lenders. So was that 10? I don't even know. I lost count. That's like 10 or 11 bonuses that I've typically always sold separately. But I'm like, no, they need this, because I'm going to be gone taking care of this baby for a few months. And I have to make sure that you guys have everything you need to take these strategies and get to work while I'm gone. When I come back, I want y'all to tell me about, Ellie, I made this much. Ellie, I got this asset. Ellie, I got this much funding. I won this grant. I want you guys to achieve so much success, which is why this Financial Freedom Challenge is jam-packed, so that you can really win. Now, in addition, the best bonus of all, beyond just the grants, you guys are getting my Done For You bundle. So I'm creating all the digital products that you can use and sell in your business. You can do this faceless, or you can choose to market with your brand, with your face. You're also going to get all of the digital marketing strategies. And so with these done for you products being created, all you have to do is plug and play these into your business and start selling. No figuring it out, no strategy, no nothing. Just get to work, start making money, and you keep 100% of the profits. So you're not my affiliate. I don't have a link. I create the products. You do what you need to do to make them fit your brand, and you start making money. Comment commit in the chat if you can commit 6 days starting Sunday to be in this challenge with me. Comment commit in the chat. Comment commit if you are ready to spend 6 days with me and hundreds of other students who also want to be financially free starting on Sunday. Because I'm ready. I'm like, listen, while I got this energy, before I'm laid up waiting for my water to break, I'm like, we got a lot to do. So we start Sunday. That's our day one, going over digital products and digital marketing. And that is also where you're going to implement these digital products into your business, so that hopefully my goal for you is by the time you graduate from the challenge, you can immediately start selling. Yes, you can do this from Africa. I'm in Senegal right now. So if you live in Ghana, you can definitely join the challenge. Because all these things I'm doing, I live in another country. All right, so let me show you guys what you're going to do. Now, I can only make this available for the next 10 people, maybe 11, because we're almost sold out of the challenge, okay? Our tickets are almost gone, and I want to make sure you guys get in the room. So let me go ahead and make the next 11 seats available. You're going to get all the bonuses I shared, the done for you bonus, all the grants, the list of lenders, the whole nine right now. Now, there's 2 ways to join. General admission is $97, which doesn't give you any of the bonuses, but it does get you in the room. And VIP admission, which is what most of our challenge attendees have, gets you everything. VIP is only $397, and you are going to have all 10 of those bonuses for free, plus the digital product bonus, okay? So let's get you locked in. Now, the wonderful thing about this is you are going to be able to use Klarna or Afterpay to secure your seat. Do not let this sell out. So when you guys are on my page and YouTube, I'm dropping the link. You're going to click on the link in my bio, which is here. Go straight here. Boom. Go straight to the website and secure your seat. And as you guys can see, all the bonuses listed, plus the done for you bonus is listed, so you know it's there. And you've got your 2 ways to join. So boom, you're going to join as a VIP. You're going to use whatever payment method is best for you. The only thing I want you to pay attention to is make sure you put your email address in the chat. In the box, okay? And type it correctly, because your email is how you're going to get your receipt to write this off. This is a tax write-off because it is business education. All right. Heather says, can I join on Sunday? All right, here's what we're going to do for you, Heather. It might be sold out by Sunday, but because you're on this live with me right now, all I want you to do is DM me or email me. We will get you your seat. So you can join on Sunday, and that's day 1. So you're going to get in just in time to start the challenge. What you can also do, Heather, is get your general admission seats and then upgrade on Sunday. So you already have your seats. Join general admission today for $97, and then on Sunday, go ahead and upgrade so that you get all the other bonuses. That way you're secure that you have your seat. All right, congratulations to 2 of y'all who already got your seat to the challenge. Instagram, someone asked, where do I go? So you're gonna pop out of this live really quick, go to my IG profile, click on the link tree in my bio. That's going to take you here. You're going to click on this first link, join the Financial Freedom Challenge. And boom, that's gonna take you right here so that you can see all your bonuses, get your VIP ticket, which is gonna include the digital product done for you bundle. And as a VIP, you also have Q&A sessions daily. So I really wanna make sure that you guys have the opportunity to gain highly from this challenge, which is why you have daily Q&A available. Thank you, Daniel. Yes, I'm so excited. So all the bonuses, the done for you bonus, ask questions every day, live class, and it's all recorded. So my courses, my classes, I give you lifetime access. So 20 years from now, honey, as long as you still have your username and password to log in, you can still go back and review these bonuses, your list, and etc. Because I really want you to see that an investment into yourself is a lifetime investment. This is something that is going to go and make you better for the long term, not just for 30 days, right? Not just for 2 weeks, okay? This is something that I want to become a part of you so that you can really have success for the long term. Of course I am. I'm teaching people how to make way more than 50K. But today we're talking about grants today, David. Thanks for coming in the live. All right, y'all, we have, oh, that was fast. We have 5 left. Daniel says, I need to save money. Yes, Daniel. I'm so proud of you for working against your gambling issue. Let's get you focused on growing your business. The list of grants comes as a free bonus when you join the summit. So all of you guys who are joining right now, getting your seat to the challenge, you're getting all the free bonuses I mentioned. The list of 1,000 grants, the list of 1,000 lenders, your grant proposal templates, your business plan template, marketing template, passive income course, 1,000 ChatGPT prompts, investors checklist, and your pitch deck template. All of these are coming for free with your challenge ticket. So Deborah, let me show you. When you click on the link that I just dropped, you're going to go to, when you click on this link in the YouTube chat, which is right here, I just dropped it. Click on it. That'll take you straight to the website. And you'll see all the bonuses and your VIP ticket. Okay, that's what you want to get. Some of you may be in a position where you can only join general. Do that. I just do not want you to not be in the room. So even if you have to get in the room as a general ticket, go ahead and do that. You can always have the opportunity to upgrade later to get the additional bonuses. But for all my VIP people, join ASAP to get all these bonuses plus the done for you bundle, okay? Yes, that's where you're going to get all the digital products made for you, so all you have to do is start selling. All right, we have 3 left. Ooh, and what I'm doing right now, I'm making sure all you guys get enrolled. So as soon as you secure your seats, when you go into your portal, you're gonna see all the bonuses, okay? You're gonna see everything I mentioned, plus probably even more in your portal, so you can start using the list of grants right now. You can start using the grant templates right now so that you can be ready for winning some of these grants, okay? Period. All right, so we have just a few left, but here's what I'm gonna go ahead and do. I know a few of you are still working on getting your seat, so what I want you to do is DM me freedom to my direct messages on Instagram. DM me the word freedom for this financial freedom challenge and let me know that you're in this live so I can make sure I hold on to those seats for you, okay? We're almost sold out, but DM me the word freedom. Let me know that you are in this live so we can get you the rest of these seats. Heather, I'm going to drop my email support@ellietalksmoney.com. Congratulations. Who got your seat? You got all these bonuses, honey. Listen, this is like $3,000 or more in bonuses. And they're all coming free as a part of your challenge ticket. So we start on Sunday. We are 3 days away. I want you guys to get ready, get your notebooks, you know, tell whoever you need to tell, listen, I'm starting my 6-day program on Sunday, so I'm focused, okay? Get ready, get in the room. We're going to have an amazing 6 days, and I cannot wait to just really pour into y'all. And I cannot wait for you to start seeing some results. So go ahead and DM me the word freedom so you can get the last few of these seats. And then I'll see y'all in 3 days in a challenge. Bye. All right, cool. They're going to secure their seat. So YouTube, same with you guys. If you have me on Instagram, which is also at Ellie Talks Money, you can send me a direct message. I will go ahead and save a few seats for you guys to secure your seat to the challenge. And then I'll see y'all on Sunday. I can't wait. Super proud of you guys in advance. Let's get to work and definitely go apply for these grants, okay? Love y'all. See you in the challenge. Bye.